Hi people of the internets, my name is Revile2NR and welcome back to City Skylines, where last time we started building the actual skyline for the city. And this episode, we're gonna finish that. And we're gonna add some services like schools so people can learn good. And we're gonna add some hospitals so, you know, in a graveyard so they could die good too. We have a bit of traffic, which is a problem, but, you know, just pretend we don't notice that for right now, right? We don't need to notice all the traffic problems right now. It's not important. And also in this episode, we're gonna cure our electrical and water problems for forever. But first, let's build some schools so these people can learn some things. Alright, I think this was kind of like the perfect little area for a school. And look at this, we got a high school in there, we got an elementary school, you know, both those kinds of schools that people can learn in. That's real nice. We got parking lots, which is great. You can't have too many parking lots in a city. Actually, I really like that mod, just putting parking lots everywhere. It's like my go-to thing now. And we got the hospital. We got this nice little area right here that I want a lot of high-rises and everything, but at the same time, I kind of feel like you need a nice little graveyard and hospital area right in the middle of the downtown part of the city. So we planned out this little area with some nice little paths and our go-to trees, and just put in a whole bunch more high-rise IT and high-density little living areas. Look at this, little living areas for all these people and some shopping. I think that's gonna look nice when that finally builds up. It's gonna look great. Alright, and there's our school. Got the baseball field. I love the little bridge that leads to the parking lot and everything. We got some paths going on there. Everything's starting to come up. It's starting to come up and it's starting to look great. I'm loving it. And we've got our hospital with our graveyard so you can like get sick and die and all that good stuff. That's terrible, I'm sorry. But that's what it's there for, you know? And I love this tower in the center. It's great. But now we have to worry about water purification and all that good stuff. Look at the towers going up in the background, that's great. So we're gonna buy this part of the map, and I've had my eye on this for a while now. This little area looks perfect for water purification and, you know, a place to dump all of our poop. Which in turn, I'm about to get everybody really sick because I made a mistake when I built this, but don't worry, we'll fix it by the end of the episode. So first we're just gonna wall everything off, right? And then plan out our roads, and then we gotta put in all of our poop dumps, basically. And all of our, what the hell are they called? To suck the water up? Yeah, we gotta put those a little too close to one another. You'll see in a minute, but don't worry, we fix it eventually. And this place is gonna look pretty awesome, with the roads and the paths that we put in. And also, there's another little special place that you can see just in the south, right there. There's like these World War II bunker things. That's just screaming for a park right there. We gotta put a park in. Alright, so we're gonna move all of these over, right? And then the sickness begins. Cause look at this, they're so close to one another. It was a bad idea. It takes me a while to realize this though. Alright, and here's kind of the beginning to my solution to the problem. The water from the poop was flowing from the right and going up and around to where the water's being sucked up. So I figured if I can kind of cut it off by building this little island, that it would stop the water flow, and eventually it does. You can see it just like flying around the top there, and everybody's getting sick because they're drinking poop water. But don't worry, I'm sure not that many people died, right? Probably only a couple thousand. We figured it out though. And look, we put this little barrier and eventually we fixed the water and it stops flowing around and making everybody sick. But I love these little paths that we put in. They're just little pedestrian paths, just as a way for like the maintenance guys and everything to like get over there and, you know, fix things and stop people from getting sick maybe, hopefully. You know, that's their job. Maybe they test the water and they have to walk out to that little island. So I thought it would be perfect to have like a nice little path going right there. And then also across there to connect them all up with a path too. I have such trouble sometimes with the paths in this game. It can be really frustrating. You see me there just like deleting things, putting things back in. That's, you know, the territory. That's why I have like 20 billion mods, which I keep forgetting to put the mod list in the description one day. But look how awesome that looks. It was the perfect little alcove just to have some water processing. And we should have more than enough there for the city for like all of eternity. But another thing we need is power. Look at this, we're going nuclear. This isn't dangerous at all. But this should definitely, after we put in this nuclear facility and its wonderful parking lot, and look, we'll put what is it called? Geothermal. I can't English today. We put a geothermal power plant right next to it too, just because it looked cool. That's honestly the only reason I put it in there. It makes it look more industrial. And all, look at this. I put them in backwards. I'm leaving it like that, it's fine. But look, we've got problems solved for days. Look at this. Nuclear power. We're gonna create tons of nuclear waste. It's gonna be great. And it looks pretty nice too. But now we have this. The World War II bunkers. I mean, what war is this? I don't know, but they're crazy bunkers, and it's a historic part of the map, right? Obviously, it needs its own park, because people are going to want to come and visit and hang out next to the nuclear power plant. I didn't actually think about that beforehand, but, you know, you don't have to visit the park, but it has to be preserved, so... And we're actually going to make it, yeah, this nature preserve thing. So we got the main building in right there, and obviously, you know, giant parking lot, because I'm obsessed and everything has to have a parking lot. And just put in some simple paths, and there's gonna be a lot of camping areas around here. And I'm trying to like wiggle this path up so it goes up around the curve, and it just really didn't work out. But I kind of like the way it ends up. It ends up being just a big staircase looking thing that goes down to the rest of the park. It looks pretty cool. And I also am going to put a nice big path all the way to this other area over here, because we're going to have something special over there later. Alright, and obviously you're going to want to fence all of this off, right? Because this is protected lands. And I'm having trouble trying to get... Oh man, you have to like use anarchy and take off snapping and all that crazy stuff. Look at it, it's like going nuts, and it takes me forever to figure it out, like what I'm doing. But finally I get there, look at that. Placing fences like a champion. How nice. But we want to fence it all off from the power company, right? Those bastards, we're fencing it all off to protect all the lands from these crazy people. Even these little water areas, you're gonna put a fence in there, because you don't want the campers and everything just like wandering over to the water processing facility, right? You know, they're just camping back there, drinking and stuff. And they're gonna get all rowdy. You don't want them hanging out by the water pumps. They'll probably fall in and drown and stuff. It'll be ridiculous. So we're fencing it off for safety purposes. And obviously we're gonna have to add like a bunch of trees and stuff. Because this area is wooded, but I kind of want it a little more wooded for camping purposes. we go, just add a whole bunch of trees like a champ. Except for right there. Don't want them right there. Ah, nice. It's looking pretty good, you know? And as this park levels up, we'll be able to add some more stuff to it. But I like all the foliage and everything on this backside. You can see the main path going down. I think that ended up looking pretty cool, and I really do like the nature fencing and paths too. And look, people are visiting! They want to see the War Memorial Park thing that we actually should probably name this park. It would be a good idea to have a name. And we'll give it a little backstory, right? We'll roleplay the crap out of it. This is the fortification that, you know, saved the nation from the invasion of, I don't know, who was invading? Freaking Switzerland. God damn it, Switzerland. We had to put fortifications up to defend ourselves. Why not? Sure. Alright. Fucking Switzerland. Jesus. Alright. So we got the water processing. It's looking real nice. People aren't getting sick anymore. That's good. We have a wonderful place where you can go and park and go camping next to the freaking nuclear power plant. That looks really awesome though, doesn't it? I like the nuclear power plant. Look at our city. Ah, it's starting to actually look like a proper city. It's amazing. You know what we need though? We need blimps. That's what we're putting here on this little special plot of land next to the park and everything. We're putting in the blimp depot just temporarily right there, but we're adding a blimp stop here. And we're gonna add a blimp stop right here in the downtown area of the city. I forget where we put the other one, but we put another one, where is it? Oh yeah, in the park. In Wally World, we're putting a balloon ride. That's nice. That's really good. But it's really gonna add to the city, just seeing these giant blimps flying around the city. Oh, it's gonna look awesome. And we're also gonna add helicopters too. So we'll have helicopter rides and blimp rides all around the city. Look at this. Look how awesome that looks. It's a freaking blimp. Just cruising along around the city. And people actually are gonna use them. So hopefully that'll help with the traffic just a little bit. But I mean, look at that. We have a city. We have a city now. It's official. How nice. And let's also add the helicopters. Look, we're adding a stop for the helicopters on Fancy Pants Island. Right there in the middle, like the heart of the city. So all the rich people can get to work, right? We'll put one, that's the oil industry. Good Boy Oil, we put a stop. And we're just gonna link them all up. I have the depots in that part of the industrial area now next to the nuclear power plant, but eventually we're going to move all of that to where we're going to build the airport. That's what I'm trying to think. It's called an airport. We're going to build one of them. We're going to build one of them next time, and we're going to move the depots over there. Look at this. It's like Jurassic Park. And look, there's oh, now it's like freaking Black Hawk Down. Look at them all flying along the coast in formation, right? It's oh, that looks so awesome. I love it. It's great, man. And we did it. We got Megalopolis. Did I say that right? Megalopolis. We unlocked everything. And we got the cargo airport, the international airport. We're building that next time. But we also unlocked every tile in the map. So now, there's nothing holding us back. We're gonna unlock all of it. And next time, over in this area that you could see just across the river, that's where we're gonna build our international airport. And that's what we're gonna do next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy watching, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!